Another city falls in this American disaster. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Why, you ask? Well, of course, I'm going to tell you they're tied together. Lose one, lose the other. Throw a dart at an economic challenge map, and something is threatening both. As we speak, almost every metro in America now is under attack. And we got some really big systemic problems. Like I've always said on this channel, this is much bigger than real estate. But we continue to monitor the health and the fitness of the U.S. housing market because it's the biggest asset class in the world. If we lose it, we will lose everything. We've always had booms and busts, and every time the housing market has exhibited bubble behavior, they've crashed 100% of the time. So I don't think you can hang on to the narrative this time is different. At least if you are, you've got to put some percentage of likelihood that, in fact, we're at crash risk. Anybody not putting any percentage of likelihood that we're, in fact, in crash risk clearly has financial gain in the markets out of self-preservation. They're cheerleading this one. So we're going to continue to read between the lines, look between the cracks, examine the health and the fitness of the U.S. housing market as it is currently being put through the biggest stress test ever witnessed in world history. Those are the facts, my friends. The biggest bubble, overnight appreciation to never seen before highs, artificially put there courtesy of stimulus. Now, a lot of that stimulus money found its way, of course, in all the markets, but it also found its way into a lot of the, not financial markets, the seedy, dirty little underworld of the streets. We're seeing homeless population and drug use skyrocket because stimulus found its way there too. We're incentivizing people to remain addicted, homeless, a lot of issues. Now, the challenge about this one, I try not to get too politically charged, but it's really hard not to. We have political, social, and economical climates that we have to navigate, and all three of those components will, in fact, affect your local housing market. So some areas are in massive trouble. We know a lot of the areas in trouble right now are the ones that exhibited the most extreme bubble behavior. So today we're going to jump out of the studio, go examine one of the America's biggest metros and what's currently going on there. Then we're going to meet back here to wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, buckle up and strap in as we head over to today's featured property. And this area is under siege. An absolute nightmare for this city, an absolute nightmare for their real estate, an absolute nightmare, period. And report on what properties are doing. And here you go. Our first property that we're going to look at today is a Seattle, Washington nightmare. Stuck on the market, in and out of escrow, absolute disaster, out of touch with reality. This thing has problems written all over it. Let's get into some of the description and the numbers. And its nightmare description reads, fantastic development opportunity, 3 vacant lots, a fixer cottage. Transit stops approximately 1 mile away. A bus stop 500 feet away. This thing's right in the middle of the chaos. And after 40 days on Zillow, it only has 7 probably accidental saves. Oh boy, it gets better or worse depending on how you're looking at it. We currently are stuck on the market at $799,000. But wait, there's more. We went in and out of escrow multiple times. Starting at $1.8 million. This thing's well over a 50% haircut and still can't get off the market. Let's keep looking. If someone was silly enough to give them their $800,000 asking price with the standard amount down at today's interest rate, their approximate cost to carry would be almost $5,000 a month. If it was move-in ready, which it's not, its estimated rent value would be approximately $2,500 a month. This thing's so far off, it's got so much further to go. This place is in trouble. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. Seattle, Washington in massive trouble. And here's the challenge. Throw a dart at an economic challenge map. We're hitting something threatening it. That's a big challenge, what they're going through right now. Drug addiction and homelessness are spiking. I know many of you, jump in the comments. If you're new, subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. We have a lot of iron sharpening iron going on in the comments section of this channel. A lot of great reports, man. You guys send in so much stuff. Like, I wish we had time to report on it all. But the realities are this, friends. This is an area under siege, under attack. And like I said, every single metro in America right now is at risk, if not already exhibiting the type of behavior Seattle is. They're on the verge of it. And many of them are doing exactly that. Real estate is local. I just got off the phone with one of our agents in Boise, Idaho, for one of you, a subscriber that's ready to go kick some tires, shake the trees, and maybe offend a seller or two with your offer. And that's what we're here for. Examining each property by a property by property basis to test their level of motivation. You say in your description you're motivated, but are you really? It's our job to do that. And you'll need an agent that hasn't drank the Kool-Aid, that's in better shape than their clients. You never want an agent that's in worse shape than their clients. And many agents, my friends, and I talk to other agents all the time, they're like, our area is still doing great, Scott. No crashing. Okay, well, buckle up and strap in, because if and when this plays out, you're getting touched. Your city I'm sitting in today, an episode of $1 Million Listing, the $1 Million District, the Rodeo Drive of America, might be recession insulated, but you're not recession proof. I've always said, throw the playbook out the window. The data will not save you. A lot of people have to rely on the data because they don't have the life experience to pull from. It's all they got. Unfortunately, what we looked at today, the data won't reveal. If you've got a fentanyl and homeless problem in your area, the data is not telling you that. So you have to read between the lines and look between the cracks, and that's always what this channel has been designed to do. This is much bigger than real estate. But unfortunately, the realities are it comes down to one basic principle, one basic fundamental, one basic piece of historical data. Every single time the housing market exhibits bubble behavior, they've crashed 100% of the time. So this would have to be the first time in history we overheated the housing market and it didn't crash. And what are we seeing now? We're seeing areas like the one we examined today, price reductions stuck on the market, and euphoric recall is causing many sellers and agents to chase the market. You are now shooting at a moving target, my friends. And your target is no longer going up. It's in fact doing quite the opposite. So if you want to shoot at a moving target, you have to get in front of it. You have to lead it with your shot. And so if your shot's coming on at the mid-range value range of a property in a declining market, you're missing your shot. And then someone like me comes along, representing someone like you, and I see you stuck on the market, and I'm exposing it. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm unapologetic about my work in real estate, protecting people, putting their needs before my own, willing to earn their business later, not relying on silly catchphrases and sales trainings to get somebody to buy right now. No, we're examining very, very basic things, seeing how long they're stuck on the market. Are they willing to see our offer? And if so, does that property come close to penciling out? If it does those things, maybe. And unlike other agents, I tell my buyers, don't fall in love with the property. Well, I want to fall. No, you don't. Because if we're testing it with an offer, there's a good chance the seller's not ready to accept it yet. We're going to have to walk. We're going to walk away. Are you ready to walk away from a deal? And you see, that's what it's going to take. In fact, most times when you walk away, they come calling you later. Hey, Scott, is your buyer still interested? I've talked to my seller and nope, we're gone. Done. Kaput. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy who wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. When you see areas doing like what we saw today, Seattle, Washington, massive trouble, much bigger than real estate, buckle up and strap in. If your area is not there yet, understand there's a good chance it will be, because every single time the market exhibits bubble behavior, they've crashed. every single time. And I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well, or simply reach out to ScottWaltersRealestate@gmail.com. We'll find you there. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.